Good evening, ladies. Another late night video coming at you. I apologize for the lighting in here. It's about 10 o'clock, so I'll do the best I can do for lighting. So this week we're talking about obstacles, common obstacles people face and need to overcome when it comes to nutrition, fitness, and mindset. So last night's video was all about nutrition, common nutrition obstacles with solutions that you can take action on right away to work through those if you're struggling with any of the obstacles that I talked about. Tonight is going to be all about fitness, and then tomorrow night I will be talking about those mindset obstacles. So with regards to fitness obstacles, I've got 5 for you that I'm going to talk about. I would love to have feedback, comments, questions in the comments below this video, because I love to answer those questions and engage with you guys, and I like to know that these things are helping you out. I'm showing up here daily hoping to give you value and help you and give you things that you can take action on right away. All right, so the first obstacle is something I commonly hear is that exercise is boring. So the best way to get over that is to find workouts that you love, that you enjoy. I find running or walking on a treadmill like staring at a brick wall. It's mind-numbing. I want to poke my eyeballs out. If you ask me to get on a treadmill for more than 10 minutes, I'm gonna no thank you. I'm not gonna do it. It's gonna suck. I'm not gonna push myself, and I'll throw a fit. So, and that pretty much goes for the same thing with all cardio machines for me. I hate them. And I also, I have my opinions about that they can cause overuse injuries. You're only working certain muscles all the time rather than all of your muscles, because of walking on a treadmill is not like normal walking. So you only use certain muscles rather than other muscles that do really need to be worked too, like if you're out running on pavement and turning and going up and down things, that works a lot more muscles. But anyway, so for me, if you ask me to do something like getting on a cardio machine for 20 minutes of HIIT or steady state cardio for 40 to 60 minutes, I'm not going to do it. I'm going to hate every second of it, and I'm going to find things to distract myself, like watching TV or YouTube videos. Same thing with meditating during yoga. I ain't going to do that either, because I can't turn my head off and I don't find it relaxing at all, because I get ideas when I'm working out, and so in the middle of when I should be meditating, I'm writing lists. So it sort of ruins the purpose of it, right? So for me personally, I love lifting. I lift at home with weights. I lift at home with bands. You'd be surprised how strong those bands are. They're equivalent to lifting really heavy weights, and I get a killer workout from them. I love a little mix of cardio HIIT. I have to be careful because of my knees, so I can't do anything really high impact, but I just really love to lift, and I love to push myself. I love to feel that burn, and so that's what I enjoy the most. I have clients who don't want to do a workout that feels like a workout. They want to do something that feels fun, that still gets their sweat on, and when they're done, the time passed really quickly, and they don't want to do burpees, they don't want to do push-ups, they don't want to do mountain climbers, they don't want to do jumping jacks, they want to do something fun. So I have clients doing fun, non-intimidating dance programs. I have clients who love they're cardio girls. They can do cardio all day long. So I've got clients doing awesome cardio programs. I've got girls doing kickboxing because they really enjoy kickboxing. I've got ladies doing Pilates and yoga because they just absolutely love that style of working out. So you've got to find something that you really enjoy. If you're hating your workouts, you're not doing the right program, and you need to find something that you can enjoy. And it doesn't mean you have to love working out. It just means that you can actually enjoy it, the time will pass, and you don't feel like you just were tortured for 30 minutes and that you wasted your life for 30 minutes, which is how I feel on the treadmill. So that's my tip for that. You just got to find something you'll enjoy. Number 2 is that you don't have time to exercise. I hear this obstacle probably more than anything else. And I'll be honest with you, because I'm always honest with you guys, even if maybe that might upset you, because I'm going to be like your best friend. And your best friend is not going to take shit from you. Your best friend is going to call you on your shit and not let you have excuses, right? And so that's kind of where I like to be. I like to kind of be like your best friend, and I'm not going to take your shit and I'm not going to take your excuses, because I don't think that's what you need. I think that you need somebody who believes in you. I think you need somebody who is going to say, hey, look, you're feeding me a bunch of excuses. You know that you can do this. You know that you're capable. So that's kind of where I come in. So when people tell me they don't have time to exercise, usually that's a bunch of BS. What happens is we fill up our lives like with all these different things. We feel like we're going crazy. We feel like we're super busy. We feel like we can't even take a breath. But when we sit back and look at how we spent the minutes and hours in our day, for the most part, on average, not every day, obviously, some days really are just chaos. But on average, you have time to fit in some working out, right? You have some time to fit in workouts, whether that's you get up 15 minutes earlier in the morning and you get in a workout. And the way that you can do that is the night before, set out your workout clothes, set out your work clothes, so that as soon as you're done with your workout, you go take a shower, you get ready, your clothes are already there for you to go to work. Make sure that you prep your lunch for the next day so you don't have to do it in the morning. For those of you who make lunches for your kids every morning, do that at night. That all gives you an extra 20, 30 or more minutes in the morning so that you can get in your workout. And then you might not even have to get up earlier. You just do all these things you do in the morning, usually do them at night, at least the ones that you can. You could stay up a little bit later and do your workouts at night. I personally do not like working out at night. I like to work out in the morning, but I have a lot of clients who do enjoy working out at night. You can fit in a workout before you go make dinner for your family. While your kids are doing homework and you're helping them out, you know, they can be sitting in the kitchen, you can be in the living room getting in your workout. That's something you can do too. So you just kind of have to multitask. Sometimes to get in that workout, you got to bring the kids in. We have a family channel with fun workouts for kids that a lot of my clients really enjoy, because they can get their workout. Kids are like having fun over here, bebopping around, doing some dance stuff, having fun with it. So you also need to find a workout that fits your schedule, because I know some of you work 12-hour shifts and you've got kids and they're in sports and the list goes on, right? So, you know, I have really effective workouts that you do in 10 minutes. And then on the days that you have more time, you can work out in 20 minutes or 22 minutes or 25 minutes. That's all possible. You just got to find a workout that fits into your work schedule or your daily schedule. And it's got to be something that is pretty well rounded. You can't just work on your abs every day. You can't just go walking every day. You need to have some variety in there so that you actually can lose fat, build up some definition, lose inches. It takes some variety. So you can't be doing the same 10-minute workout every single day. So make sure you've got a well-rounded program that you're following. And then another thing that's very effective in weight loss is HIIT. And if you don't know what that is, it's high intensity interval training. So if you're someone who just loves to get on a treadmill and you do it for 40 to 60 minutes, you can actually do it in 20 minutes and get a more effective workout. HIIT is where, for example, you do your warm-up and then you increase the speed or the incline on the treadmill, and you do that for like 30 seconds. And then you take down the speed or take down the incline and go at that for 2 minutes. And then you go back up for 30 seconds, back down 2 minutes, and you do that for like 20 minutes. By getting your heart rate up and down, up and down, up and down, you're becoming a fat burning machine basically, and you get a workout that isn't boring because you're being challenged every 2 minutes for that 30 seconds to push yourself, and you can get a lot more done in 20 minutes than just doing steady state cardio for 40 or 60 minutes. So incorporate some HIIT in there. My favorite is HIIT incorporated into weight training, because then you really get some fat burning going on, because the more muscle you have, and that doesn't mean you're some big Hulk lady. That's impossible for women. That's just a misconception. The more muscle mass you have, and for women that can be very, that lean look, defined look, and you have muscle, but you're not bulky. That requires more calories for muscle to maintain itself, basically. If you do cardio, you're going to burn calories for maybe 20 or 30 minutes after your workout. If you do strength training, whether that's body weight strength training or weightlifting strength training, you're going to burn calories all day long. So you get a lot more out of those workouts. And then lastly, you just got to make it a priority. You got to think long-term when it comes to health and fitness, right? This is one of those things that can sneak up on you and bite you in the ass in a very, very, very big way. Right now, you know, eating that extra donut, skipping those workouts, drinking, you know, booze every single day, overeating every single day, having pizza 3 nights a week, you might not see the effects of it right now, aside from maybe some weight gain and bloating, and maybe your stomach gets upset. You could be getting headaches. You might not be sleeping very well. Those are all things that have to do with nutrition. But long term, you could end up at the doctor with a health scare, and you find out you have diabetes. You find out that you have heart disease. You find out that you have really high cholesterol. You find out that, you know, you have clogged arteries. Like, there's so many different things, and these things take time. Just like it takes time to lose weight, it takes time for these scary things to build up, and then all of a sudden you're on all kinds of medications and going to the doctor, and maybe even needing surgery or something even more severe and invasive, and maybe something that you can't actually turn around because you've been living that lifestyle for so long. So you really have to think about making it a priority, because long term it'll be worth it. I know that a lot of you are moms. You want to be around for those grandkids. You want to be capable and able to, you know, help take care of them, have fun with them, play with them. And you're not going to be able to do that unless you make your health and fitness a priority, right? So make your health and fitness a priority, and you can be 80 years old and still chasing those great grandkids. So make it a priority. And I like to say, make an appointment with yourself. That's how you have to look at it. If you have an appointment with your doctor, you're not going to miss it. You're going to show up 5-10 minutes early and be ready for that doctor's appointment. If you've got a meeting with your boss, you're not going to be late to that. You're not just going to not show up for your boss, right? If you're meeting a friend for coffee, you're not going to, you know, just not show up and then not even call or whatever. You're going to be there because your friend's counting on you. And you need to be counting on yourself to show up for yourself so that you can work on being healthy. All right, number 3 is that you push too hard and too often as far as working out. Not as common of an obstacle that I hear about, but it is there. There are some people who over-exercise and exercise too often, exercise too hard, do 2-3 workouts a day. That can cause some obvious issues as well, with overuse injuries and joint problems. And it's just not healthy, and you exhaust your body. Your body does need recovery. It needs active rest. It needs rest. And so if you're one of those people that's really working out a lot and pushing yourself and overdoing it, number 1, you don't have to work out 3 hours a day to get awesome results. I work out for like 30 minutes. And I get great results just from that and working on my nutrition. So you don't need to work out, spend time in the gym for 2-3 hours a day. You just need to work out 30-45 minutes every day, and 5 or 6 days a week. So for me personally, for example, if I miss a workout, I have a lot harder, it's much more difficult for me to get back on track the day after I miss a workout, and I'm likely to miss another workout. I don't take full rest days because that feels like a missed workout to me, and then I'm less likely to get right back to my workout on Monday. Or if I take a rest day, I'm likely to be super lazy all day long and I don't get anything done, and I just want to snuggle with my dog and watch Netflix. So if that's the case with you, if you feel like, you know, you got to do something, have active recovery days. And active recovery days, take the dogs for a walk, go for a bike ride, do some yoga. That's really good for recovery, stretching out your sore muscles. And stretching is so important. It elongates your muscles, helps with recovery, helps prevent injuries. So on those active rest days, those are your options. Those are things you can do. You don't want to lift. You don't want to do some heavy cardio. You get some light movement going on for your body. So know that recovery doesn't mean, okay, today's rest day, I'm going to lay on my ass all day on the couch. That's not active recovery. You need to do something every day, even if it's a 10-minute walk. As far as rest days, you can still have those active rest days. You go for a walk with the kids, take the dog for a walk, go for a bike ride, but make sure that you're replenishing your energy stores, you're getting enough sleep if you can. I know some of you have young kids and that makes it really difficult, but where you can, make sure that you're getting enough sleep. That's also really important. If you find that you're on a plateau, you're struggling with weight loss, but you're getting in your workouts every day, you're eating really healthy every day, you're drinking your Shakeology every day, look at these other factors. If you're not getting enough sleep, you're going to struggle to lose weight. If you have a lot of stress going on in your life, you're going to struggle to lose weight. If you're not staying hydrated, that can impact your weight loss as well. So make sure that you're looking at these other things too. Number 4 is that you rely on workouts to do it all. You think, I can eat whatever the hell I want to because I work out. That's honestly what I did for most of my life because of my binge eating disorder and food addiction. I was able to hide it because I worked out a lot. And sometimes I would excessively work out if I was really, really struggling. And even then, when my binge eating was really, really bad, I wasn't consistently working out every single day pretty hard. That's when I would gain weight and it would be obvious that I had something going on. So workout is just a small piece of the puzzle. It's a very, very key piece of the puzzle. You have to have it, but you have to have all the parts of the puzzle to have that weight loss, to reach your goals, and to then maintain those goals, to maintain that weight loss, to maintain those results, which I think is a very hard thing for a lot of people because they didn't create a lifestyle change. They did some sort of fad diet or something. So what is the puzzle? The puzzle is nutrition plus fitness plus support. Support is the big one a lot of people are missing. A lot of people are trying to lose weight and do it all on their own, and their husband doesn't really give a crap about being healthy right now or not yet. Maybe your family doesn't really care. They love going to, buffets all the time. They don't give a shit about being healthy. Maybe your friends aren't quite ready to work on their health and fitness goals either, and they just, they love going out for drinks and ladies night and eating pizza. And then you're very lonely, right? You're all alone in your health and fitness goals, and you feel like you don't have any support. You feel like nobody believes in you. Because what happens is all these other people around you who aren't quite ready to get started, when you start a health and fitness journey, it sort of forces them to look at their own life and their own possible weight loss that they need to do and how they feel. And yeah, I guess I've put on 30 pounds. I probably should do something about that. They're really good at pushing it to the back of their minds until somebody very close to them is working on their health and fitness. And so what do? They kind of do a little sabotage. Not intentionally. I think a lot of people do it subconsciously because they're afraid of what's going to happen when you reach your goals. How are you going to change? How is that going to affect girls' night? How's that going to affect date night with your husband if you're eating healthy and working out? And these are all things that kind of cross their minds, and that's why you might not get support initially from your friends and family. So like I said, it's not just workouts. You got to have the workouts. 80% of your results is going to be nutrition. 80%. There's nothing you can do about that. And I say 80% because 20% of the time you can have a treat. You can have a beer. You can have pizza. You can have a brownie. 20% of the time. 80% you got to be clean eating. And then you got to have that support. And that's where, communities like this one come in. That's where my one-on-one coaching comes in and my exclusive groups. Because that support is pretty awesome, and it gives you a way to connect with other people who've had the same struggles or who are dealing with the same struggles right now, working on similar goals. So make sure that you have all the parts to the puzzle, and you're not like me and excessively overeating and binging on thousands of calories in one sitting and then just working out hoping to make up for it, okay? That's a losing battle. All right, number 5, last one, is also pretty common, and that's that you have your joints ache, or maybe you have an injury, or maybe you have a weakness somewhere structurally in your body. That's a very common issue that I hear about too. And if that's the case for you, low impact workouts, there's a lot of them out there. I have a lot that I give my own clients that have bad knees or bad backs. or they've had surgery recently, or maybe they just had a baby, or they're getting ready to have a baby, so they can't do anything really strenuous or high impact. There are programs and workouts out there for low impact. For example, myself, I talked about my knees. I have really bad knee problems. I do physical therapy for it. My sports medicine doctor told me no more lunges, no more squats, nothing that puts the weight at the front of your knees. And for someone who needs to work the legs and loves working my legs, at first that was a challenge, but I just had to find the right program that I could modify so that I didn't impact my knees. And I have to be careful with my shoulder. It was hurting a lot last week because I've had surgery. It chronically partially dislocates, so I have to be careful with that. So you really can get results regardless if you have bad knees, bad hips, you've had surgery, you've got injuries. You just have to be careful. And you have to work around it and make modifications. And that's something that I can help my clients with. You know, I can help you with different modifications for certain exercises and workouts to give you some ideas. So just make sure that you go to something low impact and then build up strength, and hopefully it gets better, or just stay with low impact exercise. So those are my 5 fitness obstacles that I frequently hear about and how to overcome them. If you guys need help finding a program that you actually enjoy because you hate burpees or you hate getting on the treadmill, you're not getting the results you want, you don't have time to work out, so you need a 10-minute trainer workout. You need some ideas for some active recovery. These are all things that I can help you guys with. So if you need help getting on a program that you'll actually enjoy, that you can fit into your busy life, just reach out to me, comment below, shoot me a private message, and that's something we can talk about privately. When I help my clients, it's not cookie cutter. I don't put every single person on the same program. I don't think that that's very effective for you guys. I think it's important to put you on a program based on your current abilities, based on any restrictions you might have, based on your fitness level, and based on your goals. I think that's really important and leads to success way better than a cookie cutter program. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video tonight. I hope you got some ideas from it that you can take action on right now to help with your fitness obstacles. And tomorrow night I'll be talking about mindset. If you have any questions, throw them in the comments below. I'm always happy to engage in that conversation with you and help you guys out. Have a great night.